Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Family, I got a nice episode for y'all. I want to talk about these rappers and how they are advocating for rap lyrics to not be used in court. And they're working with these politicians to do that, but they will not work with the politicians on reparations. I haven't seen not one rapper. The only person I've seen of some type of status at any of these reparations hearing was Tariq. And look how many rich black celebrities, regardless of whether they rappers or not, look how many rich black celebrities we have that live in the state of California, who none of them, absolutely none of them, was at the any of the reparations task force hearings to speak on behalf of the people, or just even speak in general, right? To use their influence to do things like that, right? So right here we have Governor Newsom, Meek Mills, Reggie Jones, Kevin Liles throwing up the Black Power fist. See, they always throw up the Black Power fist when it's something for them, or that's just a. All right, so right next to him we got Ty Dolla $ign, E40, YG, Killer Mike, Harvey Mason Jr., Too Short, and Tyga. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I know a lot of y'all thinking Killer Mike, he be off his activism stuff, but he is definitely a Democratic shield. And I always knew that ever since he was running with Bernie Sanders. He was caping for Bernie way too hard. But and even when the last election, he was definitely pro-Democrat, regardless of what, even though the majority of us that's in the grassroots was saying no reparations, no vote, and we was down in both of them. But again, this is what you get with these rich elitist people, right? Because you have to understand that a lot of these rappers, especially the ones in this right here, they are, in the elite. They're probably in the top, 5% black people, right? You only need about 300,000 to be within the top 5%, making 300,000 a year. So we have some of the top wealthiest black people, right, on live with some of the, not just the wealthy though, because these people aren't just wealthy, they have mad influence. Instead of using the influence for the whole greater collective group, they want to use their influence for something that strictly benefits them. And again, I don't believe that any rapper should be going to jail for his lyrics. I mean, unless you just straight up telling on yourself in a murder. But a lot of these rappers, like, they will make a rap a couple years ago and then, rap it now. And then, you're trying to use that as justification for something that happened after he wrote the rap. Like, he already had wrote it. Sometimes people ad-lib and take things out and stuff such like that. But for the most part, I don't believe that a person should be going to prison for their rap lyrics. But I just find it very interesting that when it comes to the reparations rally, right? Or not just the reparations rally, right? But the reparations conference. I mean, not conference, but panel in California, when they was doing these hearings, you don't see any rappers here. You don't see any rappers speaking or using their influence to try to get us all reparations. But they will. Now watch this. But they will fight. This is New York, and then the other one was California. And you have Mano and a couple of other these drill rappers, right? Who come together, who say, yo, you know what? We're gonna make sure that we can't go to jail for our lyrics, right? Even though our lyrics is really the lyrics that are influencing the community to mess the community up, we have to watch y'all use your influence to stop them from locking you up for the messed up low vibration lyrics that you spit that's messing the community up. We gotta watch y'all push for that and use your influence for that, but not use your influence for the greater good of reparations that'll benefit all of us. See, because as long as there's low black people, you gotta understand, we have to understand this, right? The Chinese and the whites and the Spanish, a lot of other groups like to financially benefit off of black people, right? Because they know we don't buy off each other. But you have certain black people that we do hold down, which is mostly entertainers, rappers, and basketball players and sports people, right? That we constantly give our money to, right? We support them. This is how they get their money, right? Through us and our support. But then they'll turn around, right? And only push something that benefits them because they benefit from us being poor, right? And them being over us. This is the main reason white supremacy doesn't want to let us get reparations, because it makes the playing field even, and now we can all compete because you don't have way more resources than I have, and you can get stuff done that I can't get done. So you have, and I'm not saying every black person with money, but you have a lot of black people with money who wants to stay on top because they benefit from black people at the bottom. Just like your politicians. You got Eric Adams right here. You got Stacey Abrams. All these people who collect checks. Jim Clyburn, who collect checks, and they benefit off black people being down in the dumps. They benefit financially from black people being down and having nothing working for them politically or financially. But we also have these rappers. And I feel like, for real, we need to start putting the feet to the fire of the people, because watch this. A lot of these rappers are becoming the new coons. A lot of these entertainers are becoming the new coons. First, it was just the political class. A lot of these rappers who grew up street, I'm talking about with street credibility, are now buck dancers and coons. I'm telling you, they won't fight one lick for the collective group, but they will fight for themselves. Again, a individualistic mentality that we have in our community, which has always had us down the wrong path and always had us at the bottom. But I want to shout out Black Alpha for even bringing this up, because when he showed this, he showed the one with Gavin Newsom, and was showing how they're trying to turn him into the new JFK, or the people that black people love, right? Because they're saying they're going to be like, oh, you know what? He's been helping black people. He's passed all these laws. He's did all this. You know what? We got he put together the reparations task force to think that we're going to vote for him, right? And then we got these people up here who do that. You see Killer Mike clapping. You see him with the Kevin Lyles with the Black Power fist. Because this is what it is. This is all performative. That does nothing for the collective, right? Your average black person does not rap. Your average black person does not rap. And how, if you were spitting lyrics like King Los or like Black Thought, or would they be able to use your lyrics against you in court? You have to be talking about something crazy for it to be used criminally. That means your raps are probably on a criminal level. And again, I'm not saying that it's right to try to lock somebody up using their rhymes, but I'm just saying the whole vibration of your rhymes in general are low as hell. And the simple fact that you have to sit here and fight for a law so they can't lock you up because your rap lyrics are so crazy. Talking about smoking ops and this, that, and the third, and smoking on the dead. And we are literally they're literally using all of their celebrity to get this done so that they can push more vile lyrics on our community, so that the community is influenced by those lyrics and they can keep messing it up. Of course, Gavin Newsom was going to sign that. Oh, hell yeah. We'll keep y'all on the street. So y'all can keep rapping like that, and those kids can keep thinking that you're really real, and they do the same thing that you're talking about that you really ain't doing. You feel what I'm saying? This is what it's come to. And in 2023, 2024, we are calling people out. We putting people's foot to the fire because we want to know where you stand. Do you stand with white supremacy? Do you stand with the black boule? Or do you stand with the people and the grassroots? But you can't do both. We're not going to allow you to play both sides. I don't care who you are. We stopped the whole black and brown coalition because, again, Spanish people like to play both sides. They like to identify as white on the census, and then when it comes down, we start talking about reparations and everything else. Now all of a sudden it's black and brown. Everybody wants to play this bait and switch shit when it comes to black people and use us for their fucking gain, and that shit is over. We have other cultures who do it. The white people do it. Chinese people do it. Them Arabs do it. The Spanish people do it. And now we have our elite black people who are doing the same motherfucking thing. You sit here and you use your fucking power to do shit strictly for yourself. But then when it comes to us and us as a collective, you do. Yo, I was even talking about this in one of my other videos. How you got rappers who have clothing lines. These niggas won't even wear each other's shit. Y'all supposed to be like a little brotherhood. Y'all supposed to be a brotherhood. Who in here rocking a coup? That's T.I. shit. Who rocking Truck Fit? Who rocking Sean John? Who, like, come on. What other rapper got some clothing lines? Y'all don't even support each other. Because it's too much of a competition. Everything is, I gotta be the biggest. I gotta be the HNIC. We know how it go. Everybody wanna be the HNIC. Especially in this rap culture. The rap culture is definitely devastating our community. And we have to call these dudes out. We do got people in the community that call out the rappers, but again, I'm speaking on this shit. And again, Meek Mill has done some stuff with the whole prison reform stuff, but again, family, yo, that doesn't help everybody. That doesn't help everybody. Everybody isn't going to jail. Matter of fact, less than 1% of our community is going to prison. There's about 50 to 60 million of us. There's only about 200 and something thousand, 300 and something thousand black people in prison. 2 million people got arrested. That's still less than 1%. So again, this is why I said prison reform would help me. But again, I don't like prison reform as a form of reparations because it doesn't help the group. That's what you call a group mindset. Individualistic, I would be like, yo, word. Nah, that needs to be part of reparations because it can help me. For real, at the end of the day. So family, I just wanted to build with y'all on that because these rappers, we need to hold their ass to the fire because when it comes to the group, they are nowhere to be found. When it comes to them, now they're gonna stick together because again, they are getting money off of this. They are getting money off of this. They don't care about what their lyrics is doing to the community as long as the bread come. You have to understand, these niggas come from the street. These niggas come from selling drugs. So at the end of the day, a lot of them still have that mentality of the same street mentality. Is get mine and get low. Like, they don't care about what's going on. They don't care about whether this person's spending their whole check and losing all their shit. They just care about getting their money. They don't care if somebody just got out of rehab and now you still want to sell it. they bring that same mentality to the music industry and bring the same shit, the same damn mentality that you were selling drugs with, and you don't care who you selling it to and what they do with it after that. It's the same thing you're doing with the music. You putting all that low vibration stuff in the music, and then you passing it off and not caring what effects happen after you pass that shit off. Because you making it seem as though, to each his own, or whatever they do after they get it, it's on them. I'm not telling them to do it. But then a lot of these dudes will turn around and not let their kids listen to that shit at all. So again, family, we gotta hold these people to the fire. We not bucking on nobody. I don't care who you are, what color you are. You could be black, you could be FBA, you could be a tether, you could be from the diet, you could be anywhere, bro. Anybody. You can get this work. You definitely can get this work. And we're going to start holding y'all accountable. And I had a conversation with somebody the other day. This is low key about rappers, but it's also just in general, right? Like, because I heard somebody that was like, this person had a nice amount of bread. And when they was talking about doing shit, they was talking about giving out book bags and shit. I'm like, yo, nigga, that's nothing for real. I mean, respect to you for doing what you do. Like, you know what I mean? It's still something good in general. I guess if that's how you want to put it. But like, yo, nigga, you got regular Joes with non-profits. I'm talking about people who work regular 9 to 5, nigga, making less than $100,000 a year, who fucking giving out book bags, nigga. That ain't shit. All this fucking money and influence you niggas be having, nigga, you niggas be coming back to the hood giving out book bags and shit. Man, fuck out of here. Don't nobody want to hear. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you gotta start checking these dudes, bro. And then y'all try to make it seem like that's your contribution after sitting there flooding the hood with all this low vibration music, causing all this fucking drug dealing and killing. Man, get the hell out of here. Nobody want to hear about you gave some book bags to some niggas, some kids. Your average nonprofit does that every single damn year. I sat here and watched people from my town do that shit a couple years ago back home. They gave out fucking book bags and notebooks and pencils and pens and markers, crayons. Like, come on, dog, that shit ain't nothing, nigga. Your average Joe can do that shit. Y'all niggas over here sitting with $30,000 and shit in your mouth, and then you trying to brag about fucking passing out book bags? Man, knock it the fuck off. But anyway, family, I'm gonna let y'all go. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, that share button. Man, subscribe to the podcast. Make sure y'all check me out on the podcast. I'm on all platforms. But listen, family, man, peace, love, and reparations. We gotta get these reparations. And again, man, everybody can get checked. Anybody can get that smoke. We don't care who you are, what you are. We don't care how you identify, he, she, it, they, them. I don't give a fuck. You are on some anti-black shit, you getting that smoke from Foundational Black Americans, family. And we are up out of here.